Just parked in the garage. I'm about to go in, say goodbye to my team, and then drop off all my my laptop, all the things, my badge. Okay, let me just make sure everything is good. Oh, we're doing it. That was me on my last day of work, turning in my laptop, turning in my badge, saying goodbye to my team, wrapping up, last minute meetings, getting some snacks maybe. And I was so ecstatic and was so happy to, put a bow on this chapter. And what happened after, I genuinely did not expect. For the past 10 years, I've actually climbed the corporate ladder of tech, right? And I've worked in one of the some of the biggest tech companies in the world. Small businesses, large businesses, medium-sized businesses, working with advertising companies. And year after year, scoring that bonus, scoring that promotion, scoring those trips to see clients, presenting in panels, representing the company at different events. And I love this. I'm not even going to lie. I drank the Kool-Aid at each of the companies that I was in, but this particular last one that I quit a week ago. So this is very fresh to me. I just remember like the day that I told my manager, told HR, and told my team that I was going to leave after a couple of years at the company. How did I make this possible and why did I leave, right? The ultimate reason why I left was because I felt a huge sense of misalignment between me and the company. I was really burnt out by some of the things that I'd experienced. It started to affect my health. It started to affect just everything from physical, mental health. And I started to get sick very, very, very often. I intentionally planned for this. I know we talk about emergency fund or things funding your emergency fund, or people call it the FU money. I don't call it that. Mine was my peace of mind fund. And what I did was, the moment I realized that I didn't want to be at this company anymore, it was like something just lit in my brain, like, let's make this ish happen. Actual numbers, I could probably talk about it in a different video of like how I budgeted for it, how I saved, how I built like my not emergency plan, but like my exit plan. I had a bit of a runway so I could try and figure out what's next for me or see what I want to pursue afterwards. I had that money in the bank. I still did not leave. I kept adding to it. But let that sit with you a little bit. It's not even the money that was the issue. It was the fear of the insecurity that was the issue. And until I had to come to terms with myself and sit back and say, hey, this is what this money is for. You're saving all this, and it's just piling up for what? It's like I was scared to spend my own money. And the money that you save for this exact moment. And I know it seems crazy. It really does seem crazy to me now that I think about it. Like, I was planning for this and I still couldn't pull the plug. So you're not crazy if that's you as well. Yeah, I'm just glad I did it. It took me a while. I left a voice note sometime last year. I believe it was like October, fall time. And I remember listening to it. And if I find it, I'll see if I could play it, somewhere in the video. That I recorded this like almost 8 months ago before I actually left, just so you could hear it in my voice of how I still could not leave. Like, when I knew that it was done, but I still could not leave. I am scared to leave, but I know I need to leave. Sometimes the joy of leaving just makes me so happy, but I'm like, why do I not leave? I think it's because of the money, right? Like, maybe money, stability, health insurance, but it's made me sick. I expected to feel scared, panicked, anxious, and people do ask, what are you gonna do next? Are you interviewing? Do you have another gig lined up? Like, are you gonna travel? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just figuring that out. I'm 1 week in, and my honest feeling is just a sense of contentment. I truly feel happy. But 1 week after, right now, I feel peace. I feel it was meant to be this. This is a very new feeling for me. I think I'm still getting used to it. With this piece, it reminds me of Philippians 4:7 in the Bible that talks about it's a peace that no one understands. Like, I really am not understanding how peaceful and happy and content I feel just not to be tied to that. I don't have to think about any products launching. I don't have to think about reporting. I don't know. This is this is new. This is new for me. This is very new for me. I should have done this sooner. That's all I'm going to say. I don't see a lot of people that look like me talk about this. Look like me meaning, a Black woman, an immigrant, someone leaving their very cushy 6-figure tech job. And it's not like I have some business outside that I'm leaning on or want to start. Like, I'm figuring it out as I go. And this is the first time in a long time that I don't know what's next, but like, I'm okay with that. Like, one person I would love to have a faith like is my mom. My mom saw me work. My mom saw all the things that were going on with like my health and the job. And even when I said I was going to leave, she didn't budge. And as a Nigerian woman, like, as Nigerians, we are go-getters. Like, we get the degrees. You see, right? Either lawyer, governor, doctor, engineer. Like, those are you see a lot of, like, you first in your class, age, you get the degrees, all that. But she was realistic and she had such faith in God that you'll be fine. Don't worry. You'll be okay. Don't worry about it. Like, the job will come. If you're thinking of making that big change, if you're thinking of, hey, I'm not here to tell you what's true. I don't know you. I don't know your life, but you know your life. And if there's one thing that I would say is that, ask yourself, what are you afraid of that would happen after you leap? You leave. I'm unemployed, but I've never been in this unemployment bracket in years. I've planned quotas, I've planned quarters, I've planned, like, projects and everything, but not sit in the now, like what's happening right now. And it's such a blessing to be able to do that. So maybe in the next video, I'll talk more about how I actually got the number to save for, how I budgeted, and how I built that exit plan. Because I know maybe some of you, maybe that's why you click the video to figure out, like, okay, you quit, now what? Now what for me is maybe taking YouTube more seriously, maybe traveling, maybe, I don't know, I've always wanted to, maybe I'll become a Pilates instructor. But whatever it is, I'm taking this time to recoup and just to think about and listen to myself, because there's a lot of voices out there in terms of like people's fears and what are you going to do. And it's very easy for you to let that in. But once you have a good sense of yourself and you know that, hey, one, God has a better plan for you than you do have for yourself, because I've been a victim of that many times. And then two, you're able to be present. If this is something that is resonating with you and you are feeling like, hey, I want to make this change, I don't know how I'm going to do this, I don't know how to plan for this, it's okay. Like, trust me, like, I am working this out in faith. I am figuring it out, not knowing the next. I'm just taking that one step. And I love the quote by Julia Cameron, like The Creative Way, the book, and it just says, take a leap and the net would appear. And I read that like a few months ago, and that was a click for me that I was like, I think that was the final straw. And I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. I've seen this all in scripture before, but then I saw it also seeping into the books that I was reading. I was like, God is like shouting, and I'm just here like, no, I don't want to do this. But I'm so glad I did. And 1 week later, I am healthier. I feel happier. I feel more content. But again, it has resonated with you. Drop your comments if you have any questions for me, how I did it. If it's something that you're thinking about, drop it in the comments.
I'm finally heading out. The last day.
I will see you in the next video. Subscribe, share, do whatever you need to do.